Curiosity have led a lot of young ones into doing things they don't understand. Risky behavior of different type, getting sexually active at a very young age. While is all of this? Because so many of these young individuals are not well informed. That's why you need sex education as a young person and you need sex education as an adult so that you can impart these young individuals, so that you can teach them, direct them, support them, communicate effectively with them. And as of our young individuals, you need this kind of education because it covers a large area, a wide area that will help you in your life. Areas like sexuality, sexual health, consent, boundary setting, puberty, physiology, anatomy, and everything that has to do with your total well-being. It helps you to make informed decision that will help you to make the right decision when it comes to your sexual health, when it comes to changes happening in your body, when it comes to handling peer pressure, when it comes to association, when it comes to the digital space, what and what you need to be aware of. These are kind of education that you need as a young person. So many young persons get involved in risky behaviors because they are not aware of it. And so many parents are parenting on default that they don't even give this information before these children become wide. At every stage of life, a child needs such education. There are age appropriate information that every child needs to learn when it concerns his or her body. And so parents need to know this age appropriate information. How do you create a scenario to teach this information? How do you teach them these subjects without being embarrassed, without the awkwardness? You are a single parent. How do you teach sex education to your girl if you are a single parent that is a man? How will you be able to introduce this subject because you feel that it is awkward? The society makes it hard for us because we have some misconception about sex education. So sex education teaches us about sexuality, about relationship, about boundary setting, about consent, about sexual health, about a whole lot of things. And so we want you as an adult, as a young person, to take this kind of education so that you can communicate effectively without judgment. You can learn knowing what is ahead of you and how you'll be able to navigate as a young person. When you understand what risky behaviors of different type is, when you meet such risky behavior, you will be able to know what to do. When you as a young person understand what boundary setting is, you will be able to know the kind of boundaries you are going to set in order to protect your life. If you as a parent understand this kind of education, you will be able to know how to bring up this kind of conversation for your children. We need to be knowledgeable about sex education. We need to impart our young ones. We need to get the right kind of education so that they don't learn in the wrong places. There are a lot of wrong places these young individuals can learn about sex education, and it can be bad for them because they will not learn it the right way. So, as a parent, as an adult, please be a proper guide. Learn sex education, gain knowledge in sex education so that you will be able to teach these young ones. If some young individuals were taught, have knowledge of sex education, they will fall into becoming teen mothers. They will not fall prey to teen pregnancy. They will not contact a lot of sexually transmitted diseases they have today. They will be able to make informed decisions. Some of our parents do not know this kind of education. And some of us have education but do not have deep education on this. On this page, we advocate sex education and we are taking you on a journey on how do you impart these young ones. And as a young person, how do you get this kind of education in order for you to navigate better? There are age appropriate information. Every age, we take toddlers, we teach preteen, we teach teenagers. And sometimes young adults comes to our seminars in order to be well informed. We want you to have the right kind of education when it comes to sex education, when it comes to what is happening to your body, when it comes to what changes you are going through. All of this education is important. So come along with us as we take you on this journey. Let's learn together, let's progress together, and see how this can impact our generation.